Integrated Science, Paper 2, Practical. Integrated Science, Paper 2, Practical. You are provided with the following: a green leaf that has been exposed to the sunlight for about 3 hours, a beaker with boiled water, a beaker with ethanol, a petri dish, iodine solution, a pair of forceps, and a dropper. Describe the procedure used to test the presence of starch in the leaf. Describe the procedure used to test the presence of starch in the leaf. 1. Take the leaf provided. Boil the leaf in the water for about 2 to 3 minutes. Why do we do this? To kill the presence or to kill the cells. To kill the cells and stop all the chemical reactions, that is metabolic reactions. Then after boiling that leaf in the boiled water for about 2 to 3 minutes, then remove that leaf using the pair of forceps. Place the leaf in the beaker containing ethanol. Then boil that leaf in a water bath. Water bath, why do we use water bath? So this is what we call water bath. We have beaker here containing ethanol and the leaf, boiled leaf. Then we have beaker B containing the hot water or the water being boiled. So you boil this water and the water will transfer heat to the beaker B, and the beaker B transfer it to where? To the ethanol. Then the leaf will be boiled in ethanol using this process known as water bath. We do this because ethanol is highly what? Ethanol is highly flammable. We can't boil it directly. We can't boil ethanol directly because it is highly flammable. We boil this leaf in ethanol to remove the chlorophyll. Don't forget that. We boil it in ethanol to remove the chlorophyll. Spread the leaf. Now using the pair of forceps, take the leaf or remove the leaf from the hot beaker, hot water, then put it or spread it on a petri dish. Then after spreading that leaf in a petri dish, using a dropper, add few drops of iodine solution onto the leaf and observe the color change. Record any observable change when the iodine is added to the treated leaf. The leaf turns blue-black. That's the result when starch is present in a leaf. When the starch is present in a leaf, we say that the iodine changes from brown or yellow to blue-black only when the starch is present. But when the starch is absent, the color of the iodine solution remains to be the same. Ukiona tu something like blue-black, ukiona tu black color, unasema starch is present. State the conclusion. Now after observing the color change, now state the conclusion. The conclusion is in this experiment is that starch was present, and this is due to the photosynthesis took place. The photosynthesis took place because the leaf was exposed to the sunlight for about 3 hours. What condition was being tested in this experiment? What condition was tested in this experiment? Importance of sunlight. This is the answer. Importance of sunlight during photosynthesis. Importance of sunlight during photosynthesis. This is the reason why we said that the leaf was exposed to the sunlight for about 2 to 3 hours. Why? For that leaf to make its own food. For that leaf to make its own food through the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll, water, and carbon dioxide in the air. Explain why the leaf was first boiled in hot water and then later in ethanol. Why do we boil this leaf in hot water and later in ethanol? So we boil this leaf the leaf in hot water to kill the cells and stop metabolic reactions. We boil the leaf in ethanol to remove the chlorophyll that may interfere or mask the color change of the iodine, to interfere with the color change of the iodine. This is the reason why we boil it in ethanol. Then don't forget that we boil the leaf in water bath because ethanol is highly flammable. Then another question that can come here, you can be asked why we don't boil the leaf with the ethanol direct. Why we don't boil the leaf with the ethanol direct? You will say that we don't boil the leaf with the ethanol direct because ethanol is highly flammable. Name two safety precautions observed during this experiment. Name two safety precautions observed during this experiment. 1. Keep the ethanol away from open flame. Keep the ethanol away from open flame because ethanol is highly flammable. Number 2, use forceps when handling hot water, not hot water but hot materials, and when you are removing the leaf from beaker A to beaker B and from beaker B to the petri dish. So when you are doing all that activities, remember that you don't use bare hands. You should use pair of forceps to carry out that activity. Then next, you should also remember, especially in this food test here, you should know the 3 conditions necessary for photosynthesis. Do you remember the 3 conditions necessary for photosynthesis? We have sunlight, the 3 conditions. 1, we have sunlight. 2, we have carbon. And 3, we have water. So these are the 3 conditions for the photosynthesis. This is the 3 conditions for photosynthesis. Apart from ethanol, name other solution that can be used apart from ethanol. Apart from ethanol, name any other solution that can be used in this experiment. So we can use methylated. Methylated spirit. I don't know whether this is the correct spellings of the word methylated. Drop the correct spellings of the word methylated spirit. Then identify 2 parts of the leaf and state the role of the leaf during photosynthesis. Identify 2 parts of the leaf. Identify 2 parts of the leaf. Identify 2 parts of the leaf and state the role of those parts during photosynthesis. This is margin. These are veins. This place here is called lamina, and this place here is called petiole. It's called petiole. So these are the three main parts of our leaf. Then for us here, we can say number one, we have chloroplasts that we cannot see with our eyes, but we have chloroplasts. Then we have stomata. We have stomata. Now, what is the role of chloroplasts? Trap sunlight. What is the role of stomata? Enhance gaseous exchange. What should be done to make this experiment more effective? What should be done to make this experiment more effective? Number one, crush the leaf using mortar and pestle. Crush the leaf to increase the surface area for the action of iodine solution. Crushing the leaf to increase the surface area for the action of iodine solution. Question 2. You are provided with a dry cell, a switch, a bulb, connecting wires, a ammeter, and a voltmeter. You are provided with the ammeter and voltmeter. Draw a complete and correctly labeled diagrams showing how you would set up a circuit to light the bulb and measure current using the ammeter. So for more effective results, you should connect ammeter to the positive terminal. Remember, ammeter is used to measure current. It's used to measure current flowing through the wire. Then this is where we place voltmeter. You connect the wire here and here, then you connect voltmeter to measure the volts in a wire. So this is where you can connect the voltmeter, then we can connect the ammeter on the positive terminal of the battery for more effective results. So our question was, draw complete and correctly labeled diagrams showing how you would set up a circuit to light the bulb and measure current using the ammeter. So we have drawn and labeled. This is a bulb, this is a switch, this is ammeter, A for ammeter for measuring current, this is connecting wires, then voltmeter is placed. You connect the negative side and the positive side, then you can now measure the volts of this dry cell. Then we have dry cell here. Doing all these, you get 6 marks. As simple as that, you get 6 marks. Then number 2, connect the circuit. Remember this practical paper 2 I'm guiding on how to do it in the case it comes in the final exam. Connect the circuit and reckon the reading of the current flowing through the bulb. Measuring current. So after connecting the ammeter, you can either get that the volts is between 1 to 0.6 ammeter. So ammeter is measured in amps. amps. So this is the results that you may either get between 0.2 to 0.6 amps. Sio kama tunaelewana. Tunasema the unit of measuring current is amps. Now when you connect this well, you will be able to read the readings or the current of the cell flowing through the wire to be either between 0.2 to 0.6. This is what you feel under this category. Utanjaza useme current is 0.5. For me, I got 0.5 after doing all this. Then number two, state two reasons why the bulb won't fail to light. Why the bulb won't fail to light? Why the bulb won't fail to light? Number one, we can talk about the cell may be weak or dead. This cell may be weak or dead. Then loose or broken connection here. Broken connection. Number three, poorly connected. The person may be connecting can interchange here. Then remember, positive inagonga hapa chini, positive inagonga hapa chini, then negative inagonga huku upande. Ndio maana unaona hii side imekuja imegonga hapa upande, then chini kabisa inagongwa na positive terminal. So alternate, the bulb will not light. So we can say poorly connected circuit. Then number four, we can talk about filament may be damaged. So if the filament is damaged, then the bulb will not light. Then switch not closed well. So maybe the person can forget to switch on the switch or to turn on the switch. So if the person fails to turn on the switch, what do you expect? The bulb will not light. So those are the five or six reasons why the bulb will fail to light. Then next we can talk about give two function of the switch in the circuit. What is the function of the switch? For number one, we can talk about to complete or break the circuit. To complete or break the circuit. Number two, to control the bulb. To control the bulb. Those are the two main function of what? The two main function of the switch: completing or opening the circuit. Then number two, to control the bulb. Then number next, name two conductors that may be used to close the circuit. Name two conductors that may be used to close the circuit. What are the two main conductors that can be used here? What are the two main conductors that can be used here? So number one, you can talk about iron and nail. And number two, you can talk about brass. Number three, you can talk about steel. Number four, you can talk about aluminum wire because it has some free electrons. Number five, we have copper wires. Remember, aluminum wires carry more electric current than copper wire. Copper wire inabeba moto kidogo, but aluminium wire inabeba moto mwingi sana. The reason behind, ndio unaweza kuwa unauliza kwa nini aluminium wire inabeba moto mingi na copper wire inabeba moto kidogo, ni kwamba aluminium wire has got 3 electrons in the outermost energy level. It has 3 electrons in the outermost energy level, that is 2, 8, 3. But copper wire has got 2 electrons in the outermost energy level. So the 3 electrons carry more energy compared to 2 electrons. Have you understood now? Yes, thank you for understanding. So indicate the position where to connect the voltmeter. Where to connect the voltmeter? We can connect the voltmeter here as I've shown you earlier. and don't forget to label the symbol of the voltmeter. So this is what we call voltmeter, connected with the negative and the positive terminal to measure the current to measure the volt of this cell. Then our meter is connected on the positive terminal of the cell to measure the current flowing through the wire. So remember, current flow in this direction. So we have minus, inatoka, inakuja, ina flow namna hiyo, inaingia. So ina flow when the switch is closed, but when you open the switch, the current will not flow, hence bulb not lighting. My dear listeners and people watching this video, students, teachers and guardians, please, if you have gotten charge of maybe watching this video of me teaching this paper 2 practical of integrated science, my name is Kjsea. Kindly share and subscribe, comment, so that we can be able to reach many people who are interested in learning paper 2, especially this year. Wrote it wrongly, then kindly put it down there in the comment section, the correct spellings of the methylated and the spirit. See you in the next video, prediction 3, paper 2, integrated science. Bye.